Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. A quick unboxing video today of the Citizen Garrison, model number BM8560-53E. Long name, but really cool specs, titanium, sapphire, and under $300 on sale right now. And oh yeah, I'm already wearing it. So let me get this off my wrist and let's check it out. And here it is. I saw this watch on Amazon. I had to grab it because of the discount and really just everything it offers for the price. So I spent $230 on this watch. The list is $425. You can find it for around between $200 and $300 in a lot of different places. There'll be some links down below, but for what you get, I think it's a really great deal. Oops, smudge. So this will just be some quick details on this watch. There'll be a full review forthcoming, but I just got this in today. So specs, this is a 42 millimeter in diameter watch, 48.5 millimeters lug to lug, just about 10 millimeters thick, which is pretty awesome. 100 meters of water resistance, 22 millimeter lug width, and this is a light watch because it's made with titanium, but they call it super titanium because there's like an extra hardness coating on it, but 85 grams for this watch, which when you see the size of it is almost confusing when you first handle it, but the whole titanium case, titanium bracelet makes this watch super, super light. So let's look at the case first. It is a satin case and satin bracelet. A little bit of brushing on the side of the case, but everything is kind of flat except for the bezel, a really nice kind of high polish bezel. And the bezel bevels, so there's a few different gradients on the bezel to a high polish down at the bottom as well. Unsigned crown, push pull, still 100 meters of water resistance. Solid end links on this bracelet. We talked about 22 millimeter lug width, tapers down to 20 millimeters. A signed clasp, a pressed clasp, and just one extra point of micro adjustment. Taking a look at the design, pretty simple yet effective and nice downturn to the lug, so it has a really nice case profile, 48.5 millimeters lug to lug, but between the relatively compact lug to lug distance and the thinness, this really sits on the wrist really well. And there are some nice design cues too. Even though there's an unsigned crown, the crown itself has a cool design. So it has some nice knurling, then a step down and a bevel to the end. So just little details everywhere you look, but the details really pop on the actual dial itself. So triangle at the 12, minute markers or hour markers at the 3, the 6, and the 9, and then Arabic numerals everywhere else. This is a very legible watch. If this is going to be a field watch, that's really one of the only things we ask of it. Kind of yellow tan to almost vintage loom color on the Arabics and the markers, and the hands, we'll check out the loom in a second. Then a flat black dial, and if I move it around, I think you can see, there it is. The width of the numbers is radial. It's like a different texture of black, and I believe that is where the solar part of this watch comes in. This is an eco drive, which means this is powered by the light of the sun or the light of these lights. So that's how it charges. So you'll never need to replace the battery. Minute markers all the way around, and kind of cool alternating red and white on the 5s or the hours. So alternating red and white, red and white. Nice fence post / sword style hands, white hands filled with loom, flat black dial. You got Citizen underneath that triangle at 12, then Eco Drive and titanium above the 6 o'clock indice. Day, date, window by the 3. One of the smaller date windows I've seen, but you still got it. And here it is on my 7 1/4 inch wrist. Just a really handsome watch. Sapphire crystal, as we've talked about, titanium case and bracelet, 100 meters of water resistance and solar power is just a lot for the money. $230 on Amazon. I found it for $320 on eBay. The MSRP of this watch, as I show it to you above the wrist bone, is like $425, but even Citizen on their official website has it listed for less. They're selling it for $340. So you can get it from anywhere from $230 to $330. Definitely look for it on the lower end of that. There's just a few things like the pressed clasp, the lack of a screw down crown. This looks like a 3-link bracelet, but it's really just single links. So there have been some cost cutting or maybe even quality cutting measures on this watch, which definitely means I would not spend $400, but for around $250, this offers a lot. A full review is coming, like I said. I just wanted to get this up and out as soon as I could in case the discount goes away soon. There's also a blue colorway. There's a green colorway that comes with a leather band instead. I'll have links to all of those below. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. Let's just do a lume shot. The hands definitely brighter than the indices and the numbers, but it is loomed everywhere. And with that, I'll say thanks so much for watching. A subscription really does help the channel down below. And I'll see you next time for the full review.